Dr. Betsy Scudder, physical therapist. So I just thought I'd talk today a little bit about working on your computer in a comfy chair or perhaps a sofa. I like to sit like this, don't get me wrong. However, I will start to have some discomfort, typically in my upper back, neck area, often in the low back, and sometimes even in my hips, sometimes in the wrists and hands. So as soon as I start to notice some of those initial signs of discomfort coming on, I, knowing what I know, have trained myself to stop what I'm doing, take a break, stand up and do some opposite direction movement, which I'll save for another video. But then when I sit back down, I need to change my ergonomics so that I'm in just a better spinal alignment. All the joints in the wrists and the hands and the hips are in a mid-range position. So in order to do that, I have found that in this chair is deep. And even though I'm tall, I'm almost 6 feet tall, if I sit all the way back, the back of my calves are up right against the front edge of the seat. So, I mean, even here, my back isn't all the way back against the chair. Now it is, and my feet come up off the floor. Okay, so in order to bring the back of the chair to me with my calves away from the front of the chair, I found that I need at least one in the small of my back, down low so that my tailbone is up against it. And then sometimes I find that having another pillow that's positioned vertically above that one, so it's almost like a T, the one is going horizontal and one is going vertical, just brings the back of the chair towards me, and it allows me to have at least 2 finger widths between the front cushion and the back of my calves. Okay, so that's the first thing that I recommend that you do, is make sure your feet are on the ground, that there's 2 finger widths or so between the front of the chair and the back of your legs, and that you've got some kind of support to your full back. The next thing I would recommend is, if you have a lumbar roll, this is where you should use it. If not, you could take another pillow. I'm just borrowing this one for the sake of time, and kind of double it up or roll it up or squish it up so that it will fit in the lumbar curve area of your back, which is where your spine will go, will bend forward when you arch your back, okay? So that is where having another pillow to support that portion of your spine, specifically so that you can have an alignment with the ears over the shoulders and shoulders over the hips. And especially in a comfy chair like this, the longer we sit, the easier it is to just collapse into that. So at first it might feel like, whoa, this is really pushing me forward, but after, even maybe 5, 10, for sure 15 or 20 minutes, you're gonna start to sink into it. So start with more, and you'll probably end up being pretty good. The next thing I would recommend is have another pillow of some sort. Let me grab my laptop here, to place on your lap, and that will elevate your laptop up a little bit. It's still low in terms of your neck alignment. Ideally, we want your screen to be at eye level. I like to say the top of the monitor parallel with the eyebrows, or sometimes even the top of the head, depending on what's comfortable for people. So you could essentially use 2 pillows to do that. However, then you're typing like this, and that's not good for the wrists and the elbows. So a compromise is to just use 1 pillow under your laptop and have your elbows at a 90-degree or close to a 90-degree bend, and the wrists straight. So if I kind of push the front of my laptop down while I'm typing, I pretty much get to that position of a neutral straight wrist and a 90-degree bend in the elbow with this particular height pillow. So you'll have to play around with different pillow thicknesses to get the alignment that works best for you. But as you can see, my ears are over my shoulders are over my hips, my feet are flat on the ground, and now my shoulders, elbows, and wrists are in a neutral position as well. And this is just kinder and gentler way to work on your computer if you want to sit in a comfy, cozy chair while you're working from home. All right, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to me, Betsy@scudderpt.com, or you can message me through my website. All right, take care, everyone.